Hey, this is Manny, and this is a beautiful setting I'm in today. I thought I would just kind of show this first. I'm in Metairie, Louisiana at Lafayette Park, which I've never been to, but man, it's beautiful. A lot of trees and folks are out today. It's just a beautiful day in New Orleans. Got this new tripod here, feeling pretty fancy. It allows me to stand and my phone will sit still, right? I wanted to talk about day 17. So I'm really delinquent on shooting videos. I shot day 17 3 times last night. So when you're shooting videos live, you sit in odd places. I wanted to have a C-store in that environment because of facing the monster, right? So I shot a little clip. Actually, I edited, which was a really rough edit. I'm not a good editor. I'm not a good podcaster, but I have this $31 tripod, so maybe I'm a professional. So back to the story. You have weird things that happen. Odd people pull up next to you. You're kind of shooting a live video. They think you may be just kind of doing FaceTime or some other sort of phone video format. So you get a little comfortable because they don't really know that you're shooting a video, and I don't know why that would make a difference anyway, but I guess just kind of weird, right? As I sat there, the guy's like, loud, his music's loud, so I was like, okay, well, stop, boom. And I was mentioning on that, which one day I'll do. There's just a kind of a bloopers reel because I'm so clumsy in doing these things that it actually makes me laugh at myself, which is good, right? So you should be able to laugh at yourself. So I cut that one and I started another. And it was pretty good. I mean, I was rocking and rolling. And then I pulled up to the C-store, which if you look at the other video, you'll see where I just look at all the alcohol and beer inside of a convenience store. Not to get back on that because I did a video on that. But in shooting day 17, my third go-round, this is fourth, and I watched it, I realized that, man, I just haven't made a lot of progress on resentments, because without realizing it, I was puking all over somebody through somebody else, and I was puking on someone who did something to me, and the effect would be on someone else, to be clear. So somebody did something and I was talking about it. First, I shouldn't even be talking about that. I'm working through resentments now. That's step 4, as you guys may know, in a 12-step process. And it's not good for me to constantly be talking about resentments, right? Write them down, chat with my sponsor, and get through it over and out, right? So I stopped and I deleted that video because it just wasn't good. Because day 17 was a really good day. And for folks that are watching this, and I do know because I hear from people that are in recovery, in sobriety, coming out of rehab, the awesome thing is this is really kind of working. People are calling and talking to me, and which I love. So day 17, I filled that day totally. I crushed it on day 17. I had a lot of things to do. I had to pick up, which is kind of weird, go to my high school board and get my high school transcripts for my college admission and registration. I had to go get my post office box set up because I'm kind of a nomad right now, and I need to change my address, which I did. At the post office, the lady was extremely helpful. Really kind of funny story about that, which is kind of maybe kismet or something. I don't know. Share it in a minute. But So I got that done. Had to do a lot of stuff: passport, driver's license, ID, all kind of stuff to get my PO box, which I accomplished. So I'm now living in the Johnson Street post office in Metairie, Louisiana, in box number 214, and so it's quaint, it's small. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all my clothes, but small space, it'll be easy to keep clean. That's a joke. But along the way, I had to get things printed, so I had to go to Kinko's. I don't have the use of a printer right now, and so I had to get that done. So it's a lot of steps to get through to accomplish what your goals are, but it's a process, and you really just kind of need to go through them. And the process is real world, normal things that normal people do. The more I do those sorts of processes, the more normal I feel. So this is a normal setting for me. I like being outside, I like walking, I like jogging. So I don't want to sit inside of a house on such a beautiful day. And my pausing is, of course, because as you guys all know, I'm trying to stop saying I finished my day 17, being part of a webinar about an exciting opportunity, which is speaking at events. I'm trying to polish up my communication skills and my ability to come up with one single talk, which the focus will be addiction, and be able to have a coach and a mentor help me get through delivering one talk on point, on focus, because it's really kind of what I really want to do in my next step, right? It continues to fill my day, and it continues to allow me to give back. I'm even more motivated now than I was before, because as I mentioned a moment ago, I'm getting phone calls from people, I'm getting emails, people are sending me messages through Facebook. I had just multiple occurrences of this of recent, and that's really positive. A lot of people that I know, I guess that I don't know anymore, don't communicate with me because of me doing this, I guess, or because of me coming out and saying this. So then that's all right. People, places, and things, right? It cuts down on a lot of noise in my head and just traffic in my day-to-day operation here, because I'm on a mission and a journey, and at 65 years old, I got to get things done fast. So day 17 was a really good day. Ended with sort of a normal night, doing my journal, watching some TV, and getting a late dinner about 9:30. My days are such now that I'm eating about 9:30, and prepping for the next day, which is day 18. I've already been through day 17, so this is kind of a look back, which a journal really kind of is, I guess. But I'll share something funny. When I was filling out the application for the change of mail address to my apartment in the post office, apartment number 214, there was a date as an example of how you do the date. You know, you'll see things and it'll be an example of the date, so you write it in the squares like the example. And the exact date on the example was the exact date, but that was from 2017. The form was generated. We're in 2025, but I am doing the application and filling out the date by example of something that was done in 2017, but it is the same date as I am doing it. I don't know what that means. I don't even know if that's anything special, but I'm looking for signs along the way, which a lot of us are, and maybe that's a sign, right? But so this is day 17. I'm trying to make these shorter, and what I would ask is, because we're starting to reach people, if you don't mind, if you could go to our channel, which this link will take you to, and just hit subscribe. The more you hit subscribe and join our channel, the more YouTube algorithm allows us to get out there. Because of the way Renee does a great job in keywording it, it allows it to go out to other people who are looking for what we're offering. So please subscribe. There's no monetization of this. We're not looking to earn off of this. My day 29 platform is a volunteer effort, but a subscribe would help us, and a share would help us as well. So if you see it on Facebook, man, please share it. I'm finding people as I go through this that you would never think are in some sort of a recovery program or in sobriety, and they're starting to feel comfortable in saying these things on a phone call or on a webinar, because I think what Renee and I are capturing is the ability to be authentic, organic, and people be comfortable. So if you'd like to do the goodbye letter with us, which we're going to start filming those on Tuesday of this coming week, Mardi Gras actually. So we're going to start filming some goodbye letters on Tuesday. And if you would like to be part of that, send me a text at 504-339-3102. 504-339-3102. Or you can fire us off an email at uploadgoodbyeletters@gmail.com. All one word. uploadgoodbyeletters@gmail.com. Send us an email. I'll reach out to you, or you can send me a text and I'll be glad to call you. So that's it for today, day 17 journal, and be back with day 18 shortly.